Special offer, the price is hot. Yeah, that is what we talked about in the last session. The most important thing, the most important part for a real trader is the price. But we finished the last session with the big question, how do I know when the price is cheap? Let's talk about the price in this session. The price is really hot. That's what we talk about in trading. Yes, we figured out that for a real trader, and this is what we talk about, again, not investor, we talked about the real trader. So for the real trader, we figured out in the last session is the most important part, it's the price. And we figured out already that how can a trader make money? Basically, if you have a store, if you have a grocery, flower store, whatever, you have to buy cheap and sell expensive. This is how you can make money with trading. Whatever you want to trade, whatever you want to buy or sell, you only can make money if you buy cheap and sell expensive. Okay, so now it's clear. The only thing what is really, really important for a trader is the price. But how do I know, or how does the trader know when is the price cheap and when it's expensive? Okay, to clear that situation, we have to talk about how does the price develop. That's the point. How does the price develop? I guess you know the answer. There is just only one word. How does the price develop? You know that word? I'm quite sure you know. It's the lovely word, it's volume. The volume develops the price. The volume is responsible if the price is cheap or not. So if you go to a grocery, if you go to a store, from any product, is there a lot of things available? Are the shelves really full? Everything is there? There are special offers. Or if you want to sell everything because you have so many things in your store, then okay, let's make a special offer. I have too much things for my product. Many things, the price is cheap, gets special offers. But if there is nothing there anymore, and okay, the demand or it's really less things are there, then the price is really cheap. They reduce the demand. They reduce that, and that means okay, the price is really, really expensive. You know that. And do you remember when COVID broke out years ago, 2020? There was in trading in the exchange, there was one oil contract which was minus $37. Minus at stocks, at the exchange, oil. Why? No one needs oil. The oceans were full of ships, full with oil, because no one needs oil. Everything was closed. No one needs oil. So you see, supply and demand. So that's the point. Supply and demand is responsible for the volume. But to be honest, we have to forget those words supply and demand. Why? Because it's the overall term. If you want to become successful in trading, you have to learn to go deeper and to think about the real cause and effect. So supply and demand, I just shortcut supply and demand. It's just the overall topic. But the real thing is the price. And the price is developed by the volume. If you have much things, it's cheap. If you have less of a product, it's expensive. Okay, I think this is clear because of this logic, right? And I love logic because logic controls your emotions. That's really, really interesting. So maybe you ask yourself right now, can I influence the volume? Can I make the price? Yes, basically you can. If you are the owner of the store. For example, if you have a flower store and you're the boss, you're the manager, it's your store, you can make the price because you're responsible for what you buy, yeah? And you calculate your costs, the rent, your employees, whatever. And at the end you say, okay, I have to pay that, that's my cost, okay, that's the price because I want to make money. And you know, buying cheap, selling expensive, and the cost and so on. So if you are the boss, then you can make the price because you are responsible for the volume. Can you do so in trading? Can you do so in real trading? Stocks? Oh, stocks. Interesting. Do you remember? Do you remember the share GameStop? Do you remember? I guess you can. Because there was a group of traders, private traders with kind of small accounts. They had a gathering and they pushed the price of the little GameStop share up, up, up. And the big hedge funds got in trouble. Yeah? I guess you remember that story. So what happens there? A lot of small accounts bought the share, and the price went up because the demand was so high and there was no supply on the other side. So that's the point. So if the share is small enough, and we talk about a special word, and it's liquidity. Liquidity. So is the share or the product liquid? Yeah, then maybe you cannot influence the price. But if you have an illiquid share, small company, small price, and your account is kind of big, 100,000, 200,000, then you can influence the price by the volume. Then you can do that. So basically, if your account is big enough, yeah, and we talk really big accounts, yeah, then you can influence the price by the volume. And that's the real cause. The price is developed by the volume. So now, here we go. I ask you again, when it comes to real trading, like gold, like shares, Apple, Amazon, whatever there is, Berkshire Hathaway, whatever, it comes to euro dollar, to the forex market. Now I question again, can you influence the price, yes or no? Yeah, maybe you might say, no, I cannot because I don't have that account. Yeah, that's true. And that means if you want to influence the price, you need volume. And then you have a kind of guarantee. How does it sound in English? It's a guarantee. Yeah, it's a guarantee, exactly. Guarantee that you can influence by volume, you can influence the price. Then you have a guarantee that you can influence the price to cheap, to expensive, or to expensive to cheap. Then you have a guarantee. In trading, in real trading, forex, you can do so, which means you don't have a guarantee. English, guarantee, I know what you know what I mean. So, by the way, okay, let's do it again. Oh my goodness, that's the presentation effect, you know. So, guarantee, okay. And here comes a lovely sound, a really lovely word, a really lovely saying. If you have no guarantees, you need to have a strategy. If you don't have a guarantee, you need a strategy, which means you need a strategy. Yeah, you need a strategy. And here we go. While you have 100% with a guarantee that the price is doing what you want because you influence the price over the volume, you can never have 100% with a strategy, because if you have 100%, then you have a guarantee, which means you must have less than 100%. And what does it mean if you have less than 100%? There is no guarantee. And here we come to a wonderful another word. If you don't have a guarantee, if you have to work with a strategy, you have to work with with probability. If you cannot work with guarantees, you have to work with probabilities. Let's repeat this sentence. If you cannot work with guarantees, you have to work with probabilities. Let's do it again. If you cannot work with guarantees, you have to work with probabilities. And probabilities have never 100%. And this is why so many traders fail in trading, because they think they have a guarantee. There is no guarantee. You have to work with probabilities based on your strategy. You see? It's not that complicated. It's a simple thing, but it's never easy. So, and now we have to figure out next, what's about the probability? Where is the connection between probabilities and my price? This is what we talk about next time. If you see now how logic can work, I want to invite you to click the button below that video where you can order my online logic course with 18 parts, and I show you the universal law of cause and effect and how it works in trading with pure logic. How does that sound? That you can control your emotions with bringing that logic in your mind. How does that sound for you? You see, we can talk about logic in trading. Yeah? And very soon, on Friday, I will make a webinar and market overview on trading.live. And maybe we will see each other on Friday afternoon, and we'll see each other in the next video. Thank you for listening. I wish you a lovely day. And as always, have courage and be kind. And may the force of the logic be with you. See you next time.